morning, fishy friends. Welcome to your morning's entertainment. Grab your croissants, pancakes, or Vegemite on toast and wake up to today's host, that buttery smooth groovy cat, Mr. Salem.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this morning's entertainment. We're back from yesterday when we were here for a short Infinity Nikki time, and we're back for more short Infinity Nikki time while we can and before we get washed out to sea. The rains have picked up and the winds have picked up too, a lot. The rain has been rather consistent now and not just on and off and just constant, with a lot of flooding in a lot of the nearby local arid rivers. So there's that. My street is somewhat of a slope, and my house is raised up, so that's all fine. The studio is not raised up, but well, I mean, it's like raised up like that much from the concrete and everything, but it's not raised up like the house. The house is raised up much more. But we should be fine. About 2-ish years ago, I had the what's it called? Drainage done for the yard. Because it was already done, but it wasn't good enough, and there would be quite often standing water and pooling when it would rain a fair bit. So I had that redone and fixed up, and with some larger pits put in. So it's much better, much better. Still get pooling around the yard and so on, but nowhere near as bad as it used to be. So should be all good and fine, except for the leaking that I have in the house. Again. But can't do anything about that until all the rain stops. So, yes, but yeah. Mouth is still terrible and atrocious, but it has slightly more movement today, but more pain. So, yeah. Anyway, let's check up on the chat and the recap. Rawr, Salem, my scaly snack is back. Last night, Colorful Willie made soup and wrestled with tangerines. Oh boy. Viking leveled up their Nikki knowledge, and Kuro teased a juicy phone call story. Ooh, will they spill the tea tonight? This stream's gonna be hotter than dragon breath. Infinity Nikki waves a horizon, and I'm claiming me as theirs. And guess they're at the throne or face their wrath. Hashtag Scale Squad. And congratulations, Teddy, on coming first, and congratulations, Kuro, on coming second. I hope that you are both well and wonderful this afternoon. Then we have a bunch of lizards. Hi, Salem. Hi, Kuro. Hi, Wiggles. Oh, yeah. Hi, Salem. And good evening, Wigglestick. I hope that you're going well and wonderful. Thank you very much for the hydrates. I'm just going plain flat water today, because I'm in a lot of pain and my stomach is very not happy, and I'm not eating a lot because I can't with everything with my mouth, but I'm trying to eat still, but I'm not sure if I'm not eating enough or I'm eating too much. So yeah, we're just going very plain water, but thank you very much for the hydrates. Very much appreciated. Because even water hurts. But I do have to drink the water. But still. Right. Remembers to come back when free soon. Hiya, Kuro and Wigglestick swipped on that first. Yes. And very good. I hope the teaching and stuff goes well. Cranky, and we look forward to your safe return when free soon. Colorful Willie is here. Fantastic. Good morning, Colorful Willie. Hi, Kuro. Hi, Wiggle. Hi, Cranky. Oh, my glob. I forgot about tangerines. Oh, no. Well, you better hurry, because apparently me and the fish are going to get them first. Whoa. I still have 2 left. Oh, that's 1 for me and 1 for the fish. Oh, you better hurry. Hi, Linda. Hi, Cranky. Good, very early morning. Yes, yes, indeed. It's almost 6, but it's very dark and still very rainy. But yes, good afternoon, Lena. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. Hi, Rainbow. Hi, Lena. Hi, Kuro. Hi, Lena. Hi, Cranky. Anyway, yes, we're going to do some more high favorite. Oh, who's your favorite? Oh, here's no, it's too late. You said favorite. You called someone your favorite. Now you've got to pick. Oh, everyone is now waiting, bated breath. Salem doesn't like us all saying hi to each other. No, it's just like it's the things in the TV shows where there's, a family of like 28 and they're all going to sleep and they're all saying goodnight to each other. And then but they're all doing it individually, one by one, and it's going all over the place. And then I don't know, like the grandfather or one of the parents or something tells them all to just go to sleep and stop saying goodnight to each other. But yeah, because he has to repeat it back so many times. Kuro's obviously my favorite. That's my bestie. Ah, and then you did the things so they go above the little pink gummy bears. Fancy. There you go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we'll go do Infinity, Nikki. Rain, flooding, all sorts of stuff like that. We have like flood cams and stuff in some of the different rivers and so on about the place. I should remember after stream. I'll go and I'll have a look at them and I'll see if I can get a picture of a couple of them on the Discord so people can see the raising of the rivers and the flooding of the lands and the roads and stuff. But yeah, what's the yellow plushie behind you? I'm assuming you're not talking about the chocobo. You're talking about Winnie the Pooh. Ye old classic Winnie the Pooh. Old original Winnie the Pooh. Old Pooh Bear before he got his red shirt. And he's got beans in him to help him sit. So he can sit. Just gotta... Colorful Willie makes fun of him. Yeah. So he's a sit Winnie the Pooh. That's the Winnie the Pooh. He's oh, calm down. Where's Winnie's shirt? Oh, hey, hi, Cranky. Stop that. Hi, Lena. He doesn't need to be spanked. Hi, Colorful Willie. Yes, no, it's because he's got the beans. He's got the beans in him to help him sit. If he didn't have the beans, he wouldn't be able to sit. It's like an accordion, almost. Except he doesn't make noise. Well, actually, he does make noise. But it's the beans. So, not like a normal thingy. So, yeah. I do have a Tigger as well, but the Tigger isn't an old original classic Tigger. The Tigger is a Tigger based on Christopher Robin, where it's the live action with Ewan McGregor and then Winnie the Pooh and others. It's a Tigger from that. I think he's a bit bigger as well, but he's inside. He lives inside. No, poor Pooh. The app was acting funny, didn't update chat, and didn't let me write. Oh no, but that's okay. You're here now. Fantastic. Nice. I love plushies. I still have all of mine from when I was a baby. Well, that wasn't too long ago. That was like maybe like we talking. It was just your birthday, so you probably only would have just hit about 22-ish. So about 20 odd years ago. So that's not too bad. Because you're only like a year younger than Colourful Willy, I believe. Um, yes, no, I have all of mine. My baby bear, that was a bear from when I was a baby, from when I was spawned, is a blue bear. We have that still somewhere. And I got a lot of my penguins. I got a lot of my pinguinos from when I used to go down to Phillip Island, which is down in Victoria, where they have the penguins. I mean, we have penguins a bit more up the coast as well, but that's the main place because they have the penguin parade there, and you can go and you can sit there on the thing at the night time and watch all the penguins waddle on in and then waddle on out. I mean, you don't watch them waddle in; they just waddle in because they're coming in to feed their baby penguins. Yeah, I got all my penguin plushes. The fish actually is in all of our stuff here is actually based on my penguins. But it makes more sense that a cat would have a fish rather than a penguin because of the size differences. But I have a plush penguin. One of my old ones, what I really like, is a little penguin, and he's got a little fish under his arm. That he walks around with. But yeah. Um, how am I almost done with my 20s? That's wild. Just a blur of school. What else? I've got really big lorikeet, I believe. I have a dragon. I have a unicorn with wings. What else have I got? I've got a Mario. I've got Red, the M&M Red. And yeah, I got a bunch of penguins. Oh, I also have Patamon, but his wings are broken. Um, he had like semi hard plastic in his wings, so his wings stayed their shape. But over the many years, that plastic deteriorated and has crumbled and broken. So when you touch his wings, you can feel the plastic breaking and cracking inside. Yeah, yeah. Just had a major improvement with the crows just now. Ooh. Did you get to go out there and they stayed there? And then you got to walk a little closer and they kept looking at you. And then you got to put one of your beans down. Wasn't a bean. What'd you put down? You put something down. A nut. Put a peanut down. And then you backed away and then they gobbled the peanut. They actually came over to the rail while I was still outside. Ooh. Hey, there you go. Getting friendly with the crows. They bring you gifts. Oh, hopefully soon. They wouldn't go to eat. They slowly trusted you. But I turned around, still outside, and then they took something. Hopefully the peanut. And then you turned around and go, gotcha, and they freeze. And they're like, if we don't move, she won't see us. Your keys? Yeah, you're trapped outside now. You can't get back in. But no, that's very good. Wonderful. Very good. Fantastic. It won't be long. And then, yeah, they'll be stealing other people's keys and bringing them to you. And then that's free cars. That's free cars. You didn't steal the keys. I mean, it depends on the law in your states of possession of stolen property. You know, you might be lucky. And in a state that, as long as you didn't steal it, it's yours. So there you go. Birds steal the keys, give them to you. You didn't tell them to. So you're in the clear and you get free cars. Maybe houses too. And kick your neighbors out. They turn into swatters because the crows gave you their keys. Linda in her which familiar era? Success. But yes, fantastic. Very good. Very good. I had a Humphrey as well. Not Humphrey Bogart, just Humphrey, the bear. What else did I have? Oh, I had a really big bear as well. Yes, one of us. Until there's just The Last of Us. Spooky. That's actually a mushroom, I believe. Cordyceps, which is actually one of the ones that you take before the workout because it gets you all ready for the pumping of the iron and stuff like that. Yes. And good morning, afternoon, or evening, William. I hope that you are well and wonderful today. Hi. So yeah, it's definitely picked up, and it's meant to continue to pick up because it still hasn't reached land yet, the cyclone. And it is, I believe, when I last looked, it was souther than it was previously. So it's hitting harder than originally thought. But we're still here. We're still alive and strong, and we're still striving on for where we rightfully belong, or however that song goes. But yeah. Right. Well, Infinity Nikki, I don't have too much time before I wear out and medication ceases to work and I'm in even more pain. So let's move the things over and get into it. Oh boy. It's so the rain's not like super hard heavy. It's just consistently mild, and it's hard heavy rain, which is good in the sense that not making a lot of noise. That's why I'm able to be here, because if it's too noisy, I won't start because you couldn't hear me. Hearing noise for days. So much noise, too much noise, old noise. Oh, oh. I can actually click on the right thing so I can see it. Oh, there's another flipping update. 10 megabytes, wow. Alright. I'm fine, fantastic to hear. Kind of same idea with cats in Britain. If your dog attacks someone, you're responsible, but if your cat attacks someone, it's just life. Cat is considered wild animal that just chose to live with you, so no consequences. Well, I mean, it's a similar sort of thing here, but not similar at all, but in relation to differences of cats and dogs, is that if your dog is caught running around the street and everything like that, it can be taken to, the pound. Cats can't be, because cats are allowed to be out by themselves roaming about. It's recommended that they're not, obviously, for wildlife purposes and so on, and safety. But yeah, cats can roam, dogs can't. And a big one of the things is that, the dogs can do a lot more damage to a person. Cats can still do damage, but the amount of cats that do damage to people compared to the amount of dogs that do damage to people, all cats should be spayed and neutered. So how the laws are over here, and the regulations and everything like that, is that when you get them from the pound and everything, that all has to be done. But I think it is 3 months. They have to be microchipped. They have to be microchipped by the time they're 3 months. And what is it for the? And there's something to do with them being spayed and neutered. For certain things, or before certain things are done, they have to be done. But they have to be microchipped. They have to be. That was a law that came in back in like the 90s at some point, I believe. Yeah. But the whole thing was that when the law came in, is that if they were already past a certain age, they didn't need to be. But with the changing of times, passing of time, is that by now there is legally not meant to be any animals alive over 3 months old that are not microchipped. TNR, that's good. Wish they'd make that a law here. And it also certain things do vary by councils as well. But the whole microchipping thing, that's like national level type of thing. Well, I mean, state level, but all states are basically have the same thing. I mean, the month might vary slightly between a couple of them, but yeah. Also, cats should be full indoor creatures unless they're like barn cats. We'll see, a lot of Australia is regional. But yeah, like places like Sydney, Brisbane, and so on. Yeah, there's like no reason for them to be out and about. But you've got a lot of cities where the cities themselves are cities, but also still regional. Like my one here it's regional. So you've got the main part in the city there, where if you go to the town, and you'd like, there's no reason there, but you go like less than 5 minutes and you're getting into farmland already. But yeah. Otherwise, they just wreak havoc on their environments. Yes, yeah. And they last longer as well. They live longer inside cats as well, as long as obviously they've got their requirements and stuff like that. They hunt too much of the local bird populations. What's interesting though is whether or not the local bird populations are native or not. We have two different minor birds. We have minor birds and we have minor birds, and they're spelt differently. One of them is native, the other one is not native and is a pest bird. I can't remember which one's which. I think it's the minor with the Y is the native one, and the minor with the I is the bad one, I think. Is it called an Asian minor bird, or am I just thinking of a lady beetle? Let's have a look. What do we got? Where are we? Minor bird. Now which one's which? No, so they are the, is it the Indian? No, that's the Indian minor. There we go. So the noisy minor with an I is the native bird. That's the native one. But the minor bird, the Y, is from Asia or India? No, it's called the Indian minor. Yeah. Well, it's from Asia, yeah, but it's called the Indian minor. They were originally brought into Australia for, what's this one say? Actually, I think it says it here. They were brought in to control caterpillars and other insects. And then it went badly. And they populated too much and are a pest. And they beat up our native birds. But our noisy miners also apparently are a bit of a bully bird. Not a bully bird, but a bullying bird. They bully other birds. The problem is they look somewhat similar-ish. Not the exact same, but yeah. That's always seems to be the case. Yes. Like, yep, let's introduce this animal to the area and hope it works. Yeah. There's numerous bugs and stuff like that in Australia that were brought over here to combat certain other things, and then there was one case where it worked too well and it eradicated the thing it was brought here for, and then because of that they then shifted and started eating other things which we didn't really want them to, and now they're a pest and a nuisance. Rabbits, interestingly, you can have them as pets in New South Wales. In Queensland, you can't. They're considered a pest. You cannot have a rabbit as a pet in Queensland because of how many there are and the damage that they've done and everything like that. So, yeah. And then it never really does. That tangerine I just ate was sour. Ooh. And I'm guessing it wasn't meant to be a sour treat, a sour snack. We're hoping for a sweet treat, sweet treat. Unfortunate. Oh no. Hopefully, because you said you had two. Hopefully the other one's better. Or you're not going to risk it and you're just gonna throw it away. Give it to your birds. Supposed to have a little tang, but not that sour. Oh, okay. Mmm. Mmm. Put the tang in tangerine. Tangerine. Well, I think it makes sense because this one was a little more yellow than orange. Okay. Lurking already, no worries, Viking. I hope that you're going well and wonderful this evening. But yeah, I still have the other one. I've been meaning to get the bananas off the stalk, hand, arm, banana plant, tree thing. But with the big rains getting bigger and heavier and whatnot, I haven't bothered. But they're yellowing. They're starting to yellow on the branch and really fold out from each other. So I do need to take them off soon. But they're still so hard and sharp-edged. I just don't know how they're meant to look because it's hard to find like pictures and information about the specific one that I've got. But yeah, so I should get them off soon. Maybe today or tomorrow, depending. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, well, the update's done, so let's enter Maryland. And see if it throws us under wherever we were previously standing. That's right, we're in the place where it's very windy and rainy. Alright, new day, gotta do stuff. Alright, we picked 3 things. And then we go catch like 3 bugs. There's a bug. Haven't seen any bugs. That's not a bug, that's a star. Run around the hanging tree. There's a new, what's it called? Everdeen Katniss movie, but I don't think she's in it. I think it's a prequel. I think set before Katniss was Katnissing around. And we'll say it's got the word snake in it, maybe. Hi, Viking. Okay, I go do a bit of work. Alrighty, fantastic. Very good. Good luck. Thank you very much for stopping by, Kuro. And, don't overdo it. And we look forward to your accomplished return. I have found no bugs. Okay. No, that was the leaf. Just need a flipping bug. Well, 3 bugs. But still. At least one to start off would be nice. Be right back. Okie dokie. A Viking. No, that's a... Oh, don't go nowhere. Hold up, let me get you. Nope. Come back. Nasal. Fish sticks. Never mind. I mean, I suppose it makes sense with the big winds, is that the bugs would have been blown away. But that doesn't help me. Why can't Momo Vision help us with, like, bugs? There are so many flippin' seals everywhere. Oh!
Here, have some super delicious fish jerky.
This is actually where we were meant to go. Oh ho ho. Patney's Jelly Belly.
Feeding this guy. It'd be easier to find 10 pieces of Floragale cloth. Head to the summit. I'll head to the choo-choo station later.
Okay, well, I'll just... Okay. The choo-choo station. Ooh. There we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to find any bugs. Oh, it's so windy. Right, never mind. Let's go to the next part, which will be... fiddlesticks. We got to do the hard one again for this one now. But then that's all 3 hard ones done. It's the barrel one, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. And then we get some more bubbles. And then we get our something. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Oh no! Oh! Lucky. Oh, we got things we gotta kill. Nope, that's... No, we want you to go this way. Whoa! We didn't do it quick enough to get the flippin' trophy. We know there's a trophy because we got a trophy from all the other ones, so I'm gonna have to do that again. Alright, so maximum is 6, so we go 3. We'll go 2 because I have to do it again. Because if I don't do it and get the trophy, I'll forget and then I'll never get it. So we have one more shot because I've only got enough to do one more to still spend the other half on getting the bubbles. Alright. Here we go. They better actually have a trophy for this one. Knowing my luck, they're like, oh no, we just won't have a trophy for this specific one, but we will for the other 2, for some reason. If there is a trophy, I feel like I would have only just missed it. Cool. Is there no trophy for this? Or am I just going horrifically slow? Wow, what? Alright, well. That'll have to do for now. Now for our bubbles, then for our digging. And then that's our daily wish stuff done. You. Bing. Alright, and daily wish is done? Oh no, that's not gonna do it. Fish. Photo, minigame, craft a clothing piece. Oh. I'll just take a picture. I'm like super blurry. Okay. No, yeah, no, that's alright. Oh no, picture please. Here we go. Wrong one. Go back. There we go. We have mail. Alright, just about the whatchamacallit. We'll get our rewards. And then we can get other stuff now. Oh, almost level 30. And then level 30 is when we can get the Momo Cape if we pay for the Distant Anthem pass thing. Was it 50? Yeah, no, it's 50. If I get to 50 and then I unlock that's, you know, all the big sort of extra stuff, then that's when I'll consider actually doing it. We've got plenty of days, so we're probably gonna land on it, get it done with. Alright, where are we?
Get lost! This is no place for you to wild out! Charge!
Shall we?
Never thought I'd go into battle with a favor sprite. Charge!
Huh?
It's got button eyes. It also kind of looks like it's trapped. Or maybe it's just, you know, got that thing. Yeah, that's just this thing to hold its stuff on, around. I don't know. Oh, mini boss battle time. With all their gems. Oh no.
Raggy!
I finally protected.
What did I say? What did I say? Raggy was gonna do something
Dorota, get everyone out.
and die doing it.
I'll handle this one.
Now we step in after Raggy died, though.
Be careful.
Alright, oh, it actually summons. Caged Greed? Do I stomp on it? Yep, there we go. It's a fool for summoning... Whoa, wrong button. Oh, that's the one. It's a fool for summoning platforms for me to get up there and kill it. It should know better. Don't do that. Bonk.
Just one more hit and it's over.
Oh, it moves now. The wheels. Little casters. Ow, it got me? Good night.
Dreamlight, what a relief. I'm alive. Human, thank you. How's Raggy?
He's been taken to a safe place.
Oh, he's not dead.
Our temporary outpost.
Our boy
Our
Raggy
commander
going
is
through it.
overseeing to
Yeah, he's
escape
not dead
into
yet.
the south.
Pick up our purified Dreamlight. Curly bird. Ooh, ugly slippers. Let's go. We defeat a giant big bad bird, and all we get are slipper things. Why am I going green? Sparkling green.
Greetings, Stylist. Thank you for saving the Volunteer Corps. I'm the commander, Cape Theo. Raggy is in bad shape. We use the best Floragale cloth we have to patch him up, but you should prepare for the worst.
Raggy, how did this happen?
We saw it.
Momo. Raggy.
Okay, apparently we didn't see it.
Torn apart. Trying to save me.
You were fighting for the Volunteer Corps and for the safety of the entire region. Don't blame yourselves. Stylist Nikki, I know this may not be a good time, but I need your help with something.
What is it?
I'm sure you know of the Wishing One's supreme artifact, the Orium Vase. Now, it's at risk of being stolen.
The Orium Vase. Is that its name? It really exists?
Guarding it is the responsibility of the Volunteer Corps. But now, it's at risk of being stolen. And we don't have the power to defend it. Stylist Nikki, I need you to go to the hiding place of the Orium Vase, bring it here, and deliver it to me. After that, the Volunteer Corps will protect it. With our very lives.
So where is it?
In the choo-choo train locomotive.
What? It's just hidden in plain sight?
It may look like a regular train, but don't underestimate it. It's actually an impenetrable vault chugging along under everyone's noses.
The voices for a lot of these possessed Hessian sacks to me just don't fit. Like, they might fit the role, but they don't fit their happy-go-lucky face that they have on, that they all have on. Especially when they're talking serious. 5-star, cool. We turned it into Slipper's arm. Colorful Willy. No, look at Giroda. He has 2 wings in this scene. The one wing is a lie. I knew we weren't tripping. Yeah, some of them have very deep voices. And yes, Colorful Willy mentioned that yesterday, actually, when there was a clip with Giroda. And she's like, ah, he's got 2 wings. Hers was bugging out.
The train conductor's log mentions another wish collector appearing suddenly and getting close to him. If he is the prophet, the Orium vase is the target.
We became aware of the prophet after the train conductor fell into a coma. The corrupted monster rampage validates my theory again. Moments ago, we sent troops to the choo-choo station to activate the emergency plan. Soon the entire train will be under the protection of the Ghost Protocol. Even without the Volunteer Corps' protection, entering the locomotive will be near impossible. Nikki, you need to get the Orium base earlier than this so-called prophet. Only a powerful stylist like you can do it.
I get it now. Thank you for your trust.
If you're all going, I'll stay here with Raggy.
Thank you so much, Giroda. Oh, that's right. And there's one more thing. Commander, is D'Artagnan the wish collector at the Stone Crown?
He is, but he's also in a coma. It's truly amazing he made it here while semi-conscious. You can rest assured, though, here in the outpost, he's in good hands.
That's a relief. Finally, some good news.
This is a special token made by the Volunteer Corps. When the train attendant guarding the Orium base sees this, they'll allow you to take the base. Nikki, take this. Go to the choo-choo station. May the Silver Gale be with you.
Only got Commander's Medal. Ghost Train. All the way back here. Alright, well, it's not gonna be all bad weather, which is good. Oh, nope. Oh. Yep, maybe. There's some bugs, but I don't need bugs. My thing's done. Nice weather again. But now that we're up to a nicer weather part, I will zip back to main place and we can start the actual event thingy, I think. Fantastic. We only need to get 7 for today for our daily 10. Who knows? Alright. We go... up here. And hopefully we've progressed enough in the story that we're not going to have any issues like we had with the last one where we have to do normal story mission stuff too. Before we're able to do event stuff. Alright, this is it. Have you heard? Do you mean the Queen's curse? Oh.
More and more residents have been asking about the incidents. We need a solution.
Right now, all we can do is post guards to keep people away from the ruins and plan our next steps.
Dada, hiya. Oh, what are you talking about? You look pretty serious.
Nikki, I was just about to find you. Whatever you do, please stay away from Queen Philomea's palace ruins for now.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, Big White Bear. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. Hi, Wib.
What happened?
Lately, there's been strange singing echoing through the ruins at night. It's so eerie. It gives me the creeps.
Eerie.
And some residents claim to have seen floating green lights. Maybe ghosts.
Ooh.
Ghosts?
They ate us?
Eat us.
We haven't found anything like that, but something strange is going on. First it was adventurers, then the investigation team. Everyone who steps into the ruins at night disappears without a trace. There are rumors that they were turned into bear plushies and taken into the long-abandoned palace.
Turned into bear plushies and taken into the palace? That's no ordinary disappearance.
Doesn't seem too bad a fate either.
People are saying it's Queen Philomea's ghost, and that she's cursing people with her song.
Queen Philomea? Never heard of her.
She ruled the Heartcraft Kingdom centuries ago. After her death, her belongings were preserved at her palace in the meadow. Records of her are scarce, but most describe her as cruel, even to her own family.
I got a hell flippin' distracted. Well, not really. I was figuring something out, but I do have to have your luck now. Alrighty, no worries. Thank you very much for stopping by, Colorful Willy. I hope you have a wonderful and fantastic time and rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you next time whenever that happens. Bye for now.
Yes, that's right. They say she even hated her own sister. She was poisoned by her enemies right before her sister's coming-of-age ceremony. Everyone's afraid now, saying her ghost is spreading a curse. People in Florawish are too scared to leave their homes. We've tried everything to get to the bottom of it, but it's been dead end after dead end. We're truly at a loss.
Tada, Haya, I can go to the ruins and investigate.
What? No way. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry. We've helped solve plenty of problems before. This time won't be any different.
What do you think, Captain Haya?
With your help, we might make progress.
She's so tall.
But to be safe,
Captain
you should
Haya.
go during the day. It should be much less risky that way. We assigned an investigator named Locke to keep an eye on the ruins. You should speak to him first.
Don't worry. We'll report back as soon as we find anything.
Good. I'll have someone inform Locke that you're coming.
Hi, BWB. Oh yeah, your stream starts soon. Yes, on today, which is Friday, so the Thursday, is a 7 AM start for Colorful Willy. My time. Between 4 and triangle. 10. 4 and 10. 4 seems like really early though. That still seems like it could be dark for spooky things. And 10 is also really late. Also, that's nighttime. That's not for day. Oh, that's far away. Jeez. Oh. Well, let's get our bike out. Ring ring.
Let's stay in the shallow water.
Are you doing main quest right now or event? I was doing main quest, but just now I've switched over to the event. So we're doing the spooky haunted place where people turn into teddy bears, apparently. Well, we're heading there now. Coolio. Hmm. It's really not spooky. Well, they called it eerie. I feel like eerie is like a lesser form of spooky. So it better be eerie, or I'm gonna be upset with the bamboozlement. Oh. I don't know if I can make that. Okay, no, never mind. Oh, that was fine, that wasn't too deep. I could have just ridden through that, but that's all good. Oh no, I'm stuck. It's slightly off-putting at times, but there is a pretty lady at the end of it. Oh, then it's all okay. As long as at the end there's a pretty lady. Wow. I'll accept any sort of off-putting, eerie, spooky, anything. Even all the way up to horror. Ooh. Asterix on gore. Asterix on gore. There's got to be real purity for me to go through gore. This is a flippin' all-terrain bicycle. Whoopsies. So you'll like her. I had no clue she was gonna be that pretty. Oh, hey. You need to talk to that girl. For a quest, yeah, but it's a side quest. I don't need to do the quest now, do I? It's not that important. For the bullet quest. Oh, so that's actually... because that's the event stuff. What? Why is she just hiding all the way up here? Cows? Are there cows here? What? What? Jeepers. Momo, we scared her. Sorry. Phew. It's not your fault. I was just lost in thought and didn't see you. I'm Looney, the forest ranger. I was about to go into the forest, but it's so dark and foggy. But, that's not good. I need to get back to it. Great, you sound determined, but you don't look too confident. I'm scared. Doesn't sound that scary to me. Nikki, why don't we help her find the notebook? Looney, what does the notebook you lost look like? Momo and I will help you find it. Really? It's a red notebook with a cow symbol, but the fog's getting thicker. Aren't you scared? The little fog won't scare us. Nikki and I are fearless. If only I can. No, it's nothing. I'm counting on you. The notebook should be in the woods just ahead. If you find it, you can open it to make sure it's the right one. This way. Oh, it's actually where we were going. Wait, no, it's not. That's that quest. Fiddlesticks. So this is going to be up here. Maybe. Well, it's all misty fog, so it should be here. Ah, there. Or else your bullet quest stuff won't start. Okay. Ow. Nikki, there's a notebook over there. Let's go take a look. Red cover with a cow symbol on. This should be Looney's notebook. Come on, Nikki, let's open it. The music and sounds make it eerie. I like all the fog though. Let's get a picture. She's lost in the woods. Whatever shall she do? Okay. Ring ring. Hi again. Welcome back. Now I'm here and awake. Oh, fantastic. And welcome back. And I hope that you've been going well and good today, Viking. Warner Brothers Viking, thank you kindly. Looney, is this the notebook you lost? The mark of the bouquet. Yes, this is Grandpa's notebook. I finally got it back. Thank you, Nikki. The bouquet. Are you afraid of cows? But that's so. What's so scary about a cow? The bouquet isn't just any cow. It's a unique, legendary creature from long ago. They're rare and usually found in remote places. I was gonna say, so she's got freckles and stuff. So does Captain Hire. They're a lot more prominent here on Looney. The bouquet doesn't like anyone besides Grandpa, and I often hear it throwing tantrums in the woods. Sob. I don't want to be a forest ranger. My family made me do it, but I'm not cut out for it. I like her braids. Oh no, she's getting upset again. Nikki, say something. Cheer her up. Change the topic. Cheer her up. By the way, why is it called the bouquet? It sounds like banquet. Is it surrounded by delicious treats? Really? In that case, I should help Looney out and investigate myself. No, really, it's because the bouquet has a broad, flat back and gracefully curved horns, looking a bit like a dining table covered with a thick tablecloth and crystal candlesticks. Nikki, why are you looking at me like that? I just think it sounds like you act quite like the bouquet after all. I'm just afraid of it. I never said I didn't like it, but you reminded me. These bouquet-inspired earrings were from my grandfather. Huh. If the earrings were inspired by the bouquet, why do they look like little bugs? They're called bustle flies, insects that glow at night. They love to flutter around the bouquet, just like guests at the banquet, dressed in their finest attire. That's right, there's a special ecological relationship between them, and Grandpa said that there are lots more surprises in the forest. Actually, what I was trying to say is that I wish I could be like you guys. Then I could explore the forest freely, looking for unseen surprises. I like her earrings though. But Looney, you don't need to be someone else to look for surprises. Really? I'm so timid. I cry easily. I'm really indecisive. Can I really do it? Why not? From what I've seen, you're diligent, responsible, and resilient. Even though you're scared, you still went into the forest. And I bet you really want to see the bouquet your grandpa talked about, right? Just take the first step. You can do it. You're right. Nikki, I want to go and see the bouquet for myself. Can you come with me? Of course. We were going to do one part of the event, and instead, Kuro has sidetracked us, and we're now doing another part of the event. My grandpa, Lucien, used to be the forest ranger here and a member of the Wondrous Life Association. The Wondrous Life Association was founded by folks who love nature and legendary creatures, whether they were seen them or ourselves. My grandfather devoted his life, bouquet and the forest out of love. Are they bats? No, they're the butterflies. Stop running. If I stop moving, will you just stop? And you'll wait for me. Yeah. Thank you kindly. Hi, Kuro. Hi, BW. Hi, Wiggle. Hi, Kalafui. Are you feeling a little better, Salem? Hope so, anyways. Nope. Nope. I can open my mouth slightly more, so I feel like I sound more normal. But the pain is worse. But thank you very much for the hydrate. That's the reason why we're doing just the water today. because it hurts. But I've got to drink water. It's one of those legendary creatures that only one of them in the game. Well, now you'll be able to do the bull stuff after. This is a really beautiful part of the event. So thank you and well done, Kuro. Wah, wah. Looking at the palm trees out the back, blowing around. Alright. Onward, Looney. Just as Looney described, it has a broad flat back with crystal-like horns, like a banquet table and candles. Looney? Sorry, this is my first time seeing the bouquet. I'm still a bit scared. It feels great to finally walk into this forest. Your grandpa would surely be proud of you too. Oh, there it is. Nikki, did you know, besides the ancient mysterious legends, there's another reason people look for legendary creatures. They can provide incredible rare materials. Do we have to kill them? Is this like Monster Hunter? It said skilled stylists can use these precious materials to create incredibly rare outfits. Does that mean the bouquet can provide rare materials as well? Absolutely. Its smooth and thick fur is a magnet for bustleflies, which love to fly around it, much to the bouquet's frustration since it likes to stay clean. Who'd have thought a big bouquet would be so bothered by little tiny bugs? I guess that's one of the surprises your grandpa talked about. Grandpa used to come into the forest regularly to catch those pesky bustleflies and clean the bouquet. He considered bouquet felt he obtained this way to be a token of appreciation for the bouquet. Maybe I could. Oh no. Move closer, startling Looney and shaking her courage. Looney, are you alright? Sorry, I'm such a wuss. No, I can't be like this anymore. I need to protect the forest like Grandpa did. And wah! It's alright. Change takes time. Take it at your own pace. Nikki's right. We'll handle it this time. Alright, just remember, catch the busflies first and then clean the bouquet to show its gratitude. It'll give you some bouquet felt if you get any, and you show it to me. Of course. Thank you. I was hoping to get some myself as a memento of this journey of courage. A memento? I've got an idea. Momo, let's take a photo of the bouquet as a memento for Looney. Great idea. Leave it to professional photographer over here. So first we need the bouquet habitat. Whoop, pitch up, whoop. Wrong button. We got our bugs. We're ready to catch those bugs. Get those bugs. I think we got all the bugs. Yep, we got all the bugs. And now what? No, that's not the right one. Take a picture of the bouquet. All right. We don't need to be in the picture, I guess. All right. Lipuia, photo location 2. Oh, it's very chillable. We had my parents' wedding anniversary today, had special breakfast, more extensive than usual, and I decorated. We went to the zoo and had a long walk, and after went for pancakes at a local spot that's been there since before my grandparents. Ooh, very good. That sounds wonderful. Sounds like they had a very good time, and you seem to also have took in the wonderful time as well, which is wonderful. Very good, very good. Phew. Hello. There we go. Yes, welcome back, Cranky. I hope the being busy doing the other stuff went good and wonderful. And it's good that you have joined us. And good weather. All in all, a good day. Fantastic to hear, Viking. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. Hi, Cranky. Oh, that sounds fun, Viking. What's your fave animal at the zoo? We're unsure if it's a zoo or not. Hi, Viking. Zoo is originally from the Greek word zoon, for animal. Huh, cool fact. Oif. That's oif or oif. That is a difficult one. I love the big cats, panther, and also leopards, but the cutest was the albino wallaby. Oh, the wallaby, that's an Australian animal. We got a wallabies. We got a kangaroos. And not many people know, but we also have the wallaroo, which is, yeah. Yeah. I used to have an empty lot next to my house. It's not empty anymore. There's a house there with a bunch of babies. Because of that now, there's less kangaroos around my street. They still do come by every so often sometimes, but there used to be more when there was an empty lot next to it. But yeah. Which is an affront to God, Wallaroo. Oh, they're exercising. The Wallaroo is just small, that's all. But yeah, we have a, so one of the places that I like to take people, I say I like to take people, I've taken no one there, but that's because no one visits me. But were anyone to ever visit me, one of the places that I would take them is, it used to be called the Pet Porpoise Pool. It's not called that anymore. It's called the Marine Wildlife Rescue something. So I think actually they've got maybe like a couple penguins there, but their main thing is the dolphins. They've got dolphins, and they have some seals, and you can see the seals and the dolphins and apparently penguins, where they do their animal rescuing stuff and whatnot. So yeah, marsupials are so cool. What else have we got? We got not the quail. Quail's a bird. The quokka. We got the quokka. The quokka, which is dubbed the happiest animal in the world or something like that. They're not here. They're over on flippin' what's it called over in Western Australia. But yeah, quokka. They're like a little fuzzy thingy, and they smile real big. People like getting their selfie pictures with them, because then there's the quokka next to them, smiling real big. It's an animal park, but small scale. Most rescues or from a breeding program, and a lot of tropical birds, big parrots. No ice or aquatic animals. Okay. South America? What? No. Wait, no, I said WA, didn't I? Western Australia. WA. Not South Australia. I mean, they probably are in South... No, they're off in what's it called island, which is off Western Australia. The problem is Western Australia does have a part down south, which is the south of Western Australia, but it's not South Australia. Yeah, South Australia is more east than the bottom of Western Australia. The bottom of Western Australia, which is, what's it called? Which I like, called Margaret River. It's a big, what's it called? What's it called? Vineyard Valley, Wine Valley type of thing. Same as the Hunter Valley, which is where I'm from. But yeah, they do a lot of wine, a lot of wineries over there, I just looked up, Quokka. Cuddly little bear. Looks a bit like a koala as well. Yeah, of sorts. I'd say maybe mix a koala with a wombat. Mix a koala with a wombat, and you might be sort of close-ish to a quokka. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I have a personal grudge against koalas. Not the stinky stream kind, though. I have a personal grudge against koalas. Not the stinky streamer kind, though. There's a koala streamer that has an odor? I'm confused. What? Have you prepared your house for Mr. Alfred? Oh, no, haven't done anything. Haven't done anything at all, Krusty. But, good morning, Krusty. I hope that you're well and wonderful. And thank you very much for that resubscription. Apparently, you can't hide them anymore with the bot. It picks up on them. But very much appreciated. But yeah, no, I haven't done anything at all. And my roof is leaking again. Yeah, my bin got blown over and blown away. Had to go and get it the other day. But it's all good now. So some of my trees and stuff that I've been growing have gotten up a bit bigger, so they're helping block a bit of the wind. But yeah, hopefully you're going fine where you are, Krusty. Oh, speaking of the dragon plant that I got from you, one of the dragon fruits has actually split open, and yeah, it grew one, and then it got split. So I didn't get it, and now the ants are eating it. But there's another one. I should try and get that off, again. But yes, stinky streamer koalas are fine. What? Dumb joke. I don't get it. What? I'm also taking offense at the defamatory comments regarding koalas. I'm sorry. It's the defecation eating that puts me off. That's wombats. Isn't it? That's wombats, isn't it? I mean, pretty much all animals do that. What's it called? There's an actual name for it where they eat the feces. But a lot of animals do it. But yeah. Some people do that. I too like all of those. Well, they put me off too. Koalas too. Koalas have pretty privilege, but they are wild. Copenhagen, yeah, sure. I have that on lock. Like the fact that so many of them have chlamydia. So there's a lot of stuff that gets, thrown around on the internet, which is not completely true. Yes, there are koalas that have chlamydia. It's not heaps of koalas. It's not every koala. It's not heaps of koalas. There are koalas that do have it, yeah. Not all koalas, and I wouldn't say even heaps of koalas. Yeah. But koalas are actually a part of the ecosystem, because a lot of, there's stuff online where they're like, oh, koalas, they do nothing at all. They're just lazy, and they get high off the what's it called? The eucalyptus leaves and stuff like that. But no, koalas actually are a part of the ecosystem to do with the plants and stuff like that. And I think it's to do with their feces, with the seeds and stuff that they eat, which is what helps, propagate the what do they call it? The eucalyptus trees, stuff like that. Yeah. For rabbits, it's normal to get the most out of the proteins in food. I'm just glad I never had to see it. It's a eucalyptus thing. I know it's not a strain that people can get. I didn't say all or heaps. I said many. Many is heaps. It's a synonym. If we go to the thesaurus, what game is this? This, Vanessa, is Infinity Nikki. It's the newest iteration of Nikki. and it is one of those gacha games. But instead of collecting ladies, we collect clothing. But I hope that you're going well and wonderful today. There is always someone who joins and has to bring up eating feces. Sydney Morning Herald. Also, hi, Krusty. Hi. They be good pollinators. Is that what you mean? I wouldn't call them pollinators. That's a bee thing. That's more of a bee thing than a koala thing. I wouldn't call them a pollinator, but yeah. Who is getting the new Assassin's Creed? Ooh, that's the Japanese one, I believe, isn't it? I think I've got that on the thing to get because of the fact that, we have the Assassin's Creed series journey that we're going very slowly, but I've already got Duckentine and Dimitri all ready for next school holidays for us to do the next one in line, which is Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. So that's only several weeks out before we have to do that. So yes. And thank you very much. Little stick for the hydrate. Also, hi Krusty. Hi Krusty. Everyone's saying hi to me. Everyone's saying hi is new to me. Don't worry about Krusty. Don't worry. They don't know you yet well enough. I'd love the new one. Also, Salem, do you have any spare Video 8 cassettes? Unfortunately, no. I was going to buy some a couple months ago. And by a couple months, I mean, about 2 months ago, for the new cameras and stuff that I got. But I don't think I ended up actually getting any yet. Because I believe I have one that's a Video 8, and I believe the other one is not a Video 8. It's one of the other ones. So I don't think I do. Actually, no. Maybe I do, because one of them I think did come with the thing. I don't know if it's a Video 8, though. It might be one of the other ones. High 8. It might be a High 8, yeah. No, not Mini DV, no. Or it might be one of the super ones. But yeah, I know I've got 1 or 2 of something. But I was going to buy new ones. Old new stock or whatever they call it, yeah. If you don't like it, please say so and I'll remember not to next time, Krusty. Yasuke is such a cool figure in history. Like Bass Reeves. That was 1. That's true. So Video 8 works in High 8 cameras, but not the reverse. I know as well with the Super, whatever the Super one was, it works in the other stuff as well. It's just a slightly better version of it or something like that, I think. Something like that. I was looking into it. Doesn't surprise me. Nikki, you're back so soon. Did you really get the bouquet felt and the photo of the bouquet? Can I see them? This texture, this feel, I remember seeing it at Grandpa's place long ago. Yes, this is definitely the bouquet felt. And this photo of the bouquet, it's the best gift I have ever received. I'll cherish it with all my heart. Please take this earring as a thank you. But weren't these earrings from your grandpa? Yeah, but after seeing the bouquet just now, I finally understood why Grandpa designed them. It's all about bonds, the connections between living beings that last for centuries. And I'd like to have that kind of bond with you too, so please take 1 of these earrings. If you have time, wait until nighttime to visit the forest. Grandpa said that in the evening, you'll get to witness the unique ecological connection between the bouquet and the bustleflies. The forest is indeed full of surprises. Yeah, even though, as you said, I can't become brave overnight, I still want to be like Grandpa and keep guarding this forest and the bouquet too. And then look forward to the forest bringing us new surprises. And then she disappears. Oh, that was actually the earring she was wearing. Ooh, nice, because I did like them. Yeah, cool. Super 8 is completely different. That's like a roll of film. No, not Super 8. It's Super something else. I'm fixing up my Video 8 camcorder. I found a website that sells new batteries. Ooh, very good. Very good. There's someone, I forget who their name is, but it's a streamer, and they stream using an old style camera for the authenticity. I was going to say, do they dress up as a clown? I don't think they dress up as a clown. They dress up as something. Wait, also, hi Krusty. Got a bandwagon. Lumi be giving away heirlooms. Wow. No one's ever given me, you know, something like really meaningful of their own, sort of thing like that. I spoke to someone once and they were telling me how they gave that one of their partners once upon a time, it was a guitar pick. It was a guitar pick from a band that was their partner at the time's favorite band, and it was a guitar pick that it was one of their favorite bands as well, that they caught it in the crowd and they gave it to them. And then obviously when the relationship, you know, ended and all of that, they were really upset that they didn't have that pick anymore, because their partner just threw it away. I was like, oh, that's terrible. You should use your camcorder, Salem, as a webcam. Well, I've thought about that, but we have to wait till I get my ATEM set up so I can switch between all the numerous different cameras and stuff, because we've got so many different cameras. But we'll do it at some point for one of the shows. I'll figure a reason that we'll need to do it for one of the shows that we got. Yeah. That hurts deeply. Right, well, that was to do with an event thingy. Yeah. We've perked him up. No, we haven't. That's a different quest. Complete world quest, perk up to unlock. Ah, okay. Complete world quest, perk up. Alright, so we got the quest now for the perking up stuff. Okay. Ooh. Ah, the mysterious prelude. I see. So this in Search of Lost Dreams has to do with the thingy. We got to treat him 2 times. Uh-huh. How long until we can treat him again? Well, not yet. Fish. It's very European with all the stuff, and it's like, you know, the maypole things and so ons, and midsummer and all of that esque. Spooky. Come on. Scandinavian traditions mostly. Yes. Bring. Ow. But yes, with Krusty's subscription, sneaky subscription, the current goal that we've got is for animated emoticons. So the bit goal is for the static emoticons. The subscription goal is for the animated emoticons to unlock the next ones of those. As we have already, we released one new static and one new animated one last stream, which is the point, the static, and the wave for the animated. Gesundheit. Danke schön. Regular, gifted, or prime subs. Which ones count? I think all of them do. I think the only times when subscription things don't count with things is when it's what do they call it, the Partner Plus program. With Partner Plus programs, I believe it's only actual just, you know, normal subscription slash Prime subscriptions. I think Prime subscriptions do. Gifted ones don't count for Partner Plus, for the Partner Plus programs. Yeah. Get him. Whizzle. Oh, nope, fully through. Prime subgifts don't count in partner program. Ah, so Prime ones don't as well. I knew that gifted ones didn't. I wasn't sure about Prime ones. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and you. Alright. Well, while we're here, I suppose we'll get you done. Hello, my young friend. We seem to keep crossing paths. Did you come to admire the beauty and history as well? Achoo! That's right. I was just thinking that such beautiful ancient architecture would escape your notice. Wouldn't escape your notice, Professor Aventura. Aha, a kindred spirit indeed. Achoo! Just past this archway are the Queen Philomea's palace ruins. If you're interested, achoo! Are you alright, Professor Aventura? I'm fine. It's just a little cold. A sneeze or two can't hold me back from the pursuit of knowledge. Achoo, achoo. I'm just taking a rest. There are still many things I want to confirm, so I'll need to go in once. Again, once. No, twice. Achoo. By the way, have you already explored the Queen Philomea's palace ruins? If so, I have a question I'd like to achoo ask you. Yes, I haven't yet. We've already been inside. No, we haven't. I expected no less. I just want to get this thing done. Since you already had a look inside, you must be quite familiar with the ruins. Shall we begin? My question, achoo, is inside the Queen Philomea's palace ruins, there is a sculpture in the central flower bed. What is the sculpture of? A sculpture. A sculpture's not going to be Queen's portrait. This whole thing's about music, so I feel like it's going to be a violin. Is that the melody of Voila? Voila? Haunting, but beautiful music. I like it. That's why I like, what's the killer, the bunny killer lady, Huntress in, Dead by Daylight. Because she does her lullaby thing. Hint, or I'll take a hint. I mean, I know I get multiple guesses, but my guess is I'm going to go with violin, because this whole theme thing I know is about music, so I feel like it's going to be violin. You just work when I turn you on and not just when I turn you off? Thank you. You guessed right. Fantastic. Correct. You're very observant. No, I'm just good guessing. Achoo, did you know that Philomea, the Heartcraft Queen, once lived here? She was the subject of many rumors. Achoo, her musical achievements are also very impressive. That violin sculpture, Achoo, was made to commemorate Queen Philomea's musical talents. I've enjoyed our chat so much, Achoo, I end up just rambling. I must be leaving now, my young friend. These are for you, Achoo. As a reward, I look forward to our next meeting. Have you been inside the castle at night yet? It's pretty. Nope, we only just got here for the first time just now. All this lavender as well. I've got lavender. Specifically, my lavender is Grosso. Is one that produces a very aromatic oil and is used in oil production things and stuff like that. I have 7 plants of it, because I was going to do a hedge. I was going to do a hedge that would separate the back part, initial area of my backyard where I would have my pizza oven, and then the actual back part of it where I have my fire pit. But for that, I need to get the land even, and that was meant to be done years ago, but all sorts of issues and problems, so I haven't. So they're still in their sort of pot things. Part of the melody reminds me of one of the songs in, or the tunes in Nightmare Before Christmas, specifically one where with Sally, I believe. I was talking with someone actually the other day about lavender, and they're like, they don't like lavender. Well, their parents used to grow lavender, and they would hold their breath because they couldn't stand it. Fish. That one. That's the one. Alright. What is the time? That's not how we check time. 4:22? Alright, we got 2 hours before we can go in. The thing from last event with the Banshee and the music in this from now, I want to just go and watch Corpse Bride, because I haven't seen that in a while. And thankfully I have seen it, so I can see it. It's only new things I haven't seen, which is where the anxiety stuff that affects me. That's way too bright for 3:40 AM. Movie night. I'm still planning to see the newest Venom. Yeah, no, there is a new one, isn't there? I haven't seen that. I've seen the second one. I'm quite behind in Marvel movies. Even though Venom is sort of a part of the Sony versions and stuff like that, which is like Morbius and so on. Which I haven't seen that one either. Or Mobius? Something like that. Finally getting to the castle. Yes, we're just waiting for... There we go. It's time. I have 1 and 2 on Prime. I have 1 and 2 on UHD. I think one of them I have Steelbook of, I think. I have wanted to do some sort of watch night things on the Discord though, specifically with Australian stuff that most people would not have seen. One of them is Upper Middle Bogan, because it really shows what life is like in Australia, but with a lot of the humoury stuff in it. It's fantastic. But there's a couple of other ones, like there's some recent ones that are like schoolyard ones, which are, you know, I haven't seen them, but they seem like they're quite humorous. it's not a part of the Marvel series, right? Am I that unobservant? So, it isn't. Because the rights for, you know, the Spider-Man stuff is done by Sony. So that includes Venom. But Venom, at the end of one of the Venoms, it has Spider-Man on, like, because there was a time shift or something like that, I can't remember, and it had Spider-Man on one of the TV things, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And so basically Spider-Man is unique in that it's by Sony, but it has they have their, you know, deal and stuff, so he can be a part of the MCU, the Marvel stuff. But Sony themselves are doing their own world with Venom, and I think it was Morbius, and they can include Spider-Man into that because they do own Spider-Man rights, the licensing. But see, I don't know if Marvel have actually been like, yeah, we're going to have some of the other stuff over into our things as well. I don't fully know. Because, I mean, the comics are Marvel. But, yeah, the movie rights. Sony was very clever with that to keep that, and I'm glad they did. Just so it's less stuff of Disney owning. Because monopolization is not great. I mean, I like Monopoly, the board game, but not Disney monopolization of things. Netflix monopolization of things. All those sorts of things. It's not good. I kind of picture life in Australia like the many sections of the movie Mary and Max. I mean, if you'd have said Mad Max, I'd have said yes. I have no idea what Mary and Max is, though. Alright, that was the bird we were looking at. Mary and Max. They're eating pasta. A long-distance relationship blossoms between two unlikely people, an 8-year-old lonely girl and a 44-year-old morbidly obese man through letters. That... Okay. Disney owns a lot these days. Oh, yes. Phenomenal stop motion based on a true story about an Australian girl and a New York guy. It's very good. Huh. In a nutshell, touching, bleak, and witty. Mary Max, 2009 Australian stop-motion animated tragicomedy. Film written directed by Adam Elliott and was his first animated feature film. Interesting. It's got Toni Collette. She's great. Oh, and the fellow that's dead, I believe. Oh, two of them are dead. Oh. It's got Philip Hoffman and Barry Humphries. That is depressing. Yep, one of my favorites. Actually, same studio had an Oscar nomination in animation this year. Ooh. That was just recently, wasn't it? The Oscars, I think. No, they're dead? The Seymour fellow, I'm pretty sure he died, yeah, several years back now. He's the one that's from what we were talking about earlier with Katniss Everdeen, and Barry Humphries. Barry Humphries, the most famous Australian woman, was actually a man, because the most famous Australian woman, specifically like in UK, was Dame Edna. Dame Edna was a character by Barry Humphries. Barry Humphries had a couple of characters that he did, but Dame Edna was his most popular. Although, you know, especially with age and times changing and stuff like that, a lot of the younger people wouldn't know of him or any of his characters. But like, she had her own show, and she's very popular in Britain. once upon a time. But yeah, unfortunately he passed away a couple years ago, which was very, very sad, very upsetting. What's like a sort of modern version, I think, of there's that TV show, Ms. Brown Boys, I think. Dane Edna was like very sort of similar, I think, to Mrs. Brown. Like witty humor stuff. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But this is the place, though. Is it not? Wow, alright. I just started walking through the actual thing. Sunday, the Oscars were. Memories of a Snail is the new one. Yeah, it said that, you know, yeah, related things. Yes, Ms. Brown Boys. Yeah, so, like, but that's like an actual TV show and stuff, though. Dane Edna was, she did have a TV show, but it was like a talk show thing. But she was just a personality. And he'd done like, you know, theatrical show things and stuff with her. But, yeah, no, she had her own talk show, I believe. Way back when, in like the 70s, 80s. Oh, I missed that, sorry. Oh, womp. Get him. Get him. Lamb chili. Alright. Here we go.
Strange. Why can't I hear it anymore?
Excuse me, are you Investigator Locke?
Oh, a ghost! Wait, you're human. Whew, you scared me. I thought a ghost had appeared in broad daylight.
Just what are you doing here, mister?
Yeah, mister.
Keep it down! You'll bring those things right to us! I just heard some rustling sounds. Probably the ghost from the ruins!
What? I'll find a place to hide.
Are there really ghosts there? The ruins were quiet and desolate when we walked through, but certainly not as creepy as everyone said.
Don't be fooled. It's calm during the day, but at night, the eerie singing starts. Crows cry, ghosts wander, will-o-wisps float around. Some say people even turn into bear plushies if they get too close. Gives me chills.
Do you think Queen Philomea's song really cursed the ruins?
Hard to say. But the strange events seem to center around the palace at the heart of the ruins.
Then why don't you just go in and check? Wouldn't that clear things up?
I'd love to. But the palace is sealed with powerful magic.
Powerful
For
magic.
centuries, no one's been able to break it, no matter how hard they tried. Still, with all the weird stuff going on, maybe the seal's weakening. Maybe we should try our luck tonight. How about it?
Gotta wait until it's
Dare to
daytime to
explore
start
the
the thing,
ruins at
and then he's
night?
gonna be like, oh, now for the next part we have to wait till it's
answers.
nighttime.
We're gonna have to face our fears.
Ooh, you've got guts. You'd make a great adventurer.
Well, if Nikki's going, I'm going too. I'm not scared. Not really. I just hope I don't turn into a bear plushie.
You're almost a bear plushie, though, anyway.
See you at the ruins entrance tonight. I'll do some investigating in the meantime.
Oh, Sam, do you have a designated white woman in your neighborhood as well? For animal rescues, specifically. I don't think so. I'm very confused by that. I've never heard of a designated white woman for neighborhoods. No. For animal rescue specifically, no. I don't believe so. I'm taking it. I'm guessing that it's like a certain sort of thing. I think I might be one judging by the context given. I'm thinking that it's perhaps something that yeah, where you have people in neighborhoods where if there's an injured animal, you take them to this certain person in the neighborhood, sort of thing. No, we don't have anything like that. No. We just take them to yeah, RSPCA, or we call up the RSPCA and see if it's an animal that they deal in, which, you know, for most animals it is. Otherwise, it's the wildlife wise, I believe it is called wise. We call up wise for most ones, especially along the roads, like with kangaroos or koalas or anything like that. Wise rescue. There's a person on Insta that has a page about this. Their point is, if there is a wild animal, alligator, bears, go and get your designated white woman and they will have it on the couch and cuddling in a hoodie within the air. Person on Instagram that has a page about this. The point is, if there's a wild animal, like an alligator or a bear, go and get your designated white woman and they will have it on the couch and cuddling in a hoodie within the hour. Yeah, that's me. Last done with a cockatiel on the street and a baby pigeon. I'm just imagining an alligator in a hoodie on someone's lounge. I'm very confused. So yeah, I think I get what you mean. Yeah, is just someone that, you know, you take your animals and stuff to. No, with our laws and stuff like that here, you can't do that. It has to go to specific trained people and stuff, which is what you call wires. There are people that work for them, and they are the people that do that, and it can, like, volunteers, and so it can literally just be like the person across the road, but it can't just be anyone that wants to do it, and so they do it. They have to actually have the proper, you know, the training and stuff like that, which again, a lot of the stuff is volunteer, so it's not that difficult at all to get and do. But yeah, no, legally, can't be done by just anyone at all. Yeah. I just almost swallowed wrong. Oh no. Is that a shark? That's a shark. Damn, they pay their designated white women in Australia. Well, if it's volunteer, they don't. It's one of the volunteer ones, but if it's one of the ones where they do actually work for and do the stuff, then yeah, they do get paid. What is it? Yeah, with the RSPCA, they're fish. Previously, my former partner was going to visit me once upon a time, and she always wanted to do something with rehabilitation in regards to cats. Anyway, I'd contacted RSPCA, the local pound organisation and stuff like that in New South Wales, animal rescues and stuff, about the volunteer work that they had, because they always are wanting, you know, people to help out and volunteer. And I asked them about, because specifically for my local one, they have positions open for the cattery. And so I contacted them about, you know, how short a period of time is allowed, because like if you know, when she was coming over, it was only going to be for like 2 weeks or so. And they're like, well, before they are able to do any of the roles or anything, they have to go through initiation and, you know, get the general rules and stuff done, which that's only done in like 1 or 2 session things, but that's like 1 week, depending on, you know, the person's schedule and everything. So if someone's only visiting Australia for like 2 weeks, then it's like that's really sort of pushing it onto if they're going to actually be able to do any sort of actual volunteer work for any of the animal rescue things and stuff. But you know, it is possible, but longer than 2 weeks is definitely opens up the possibility of it, because then you get to do your initiation and initial sort of learning of stuff, and then going into specifically of what you wanted. But yeah, my local one has openings quite often for the cattery, for the photography part, for taking pictures of them for the adoptions and stuff. And yeah, anyway, this is connected because, you know, the first thing generally is volunteering with them, learning the different roles and stuff like that. And as you do that and go along, then sometimes you do get offered the positions like permanently as the jobs. But they do have the stuff there as the for the carers and caretakers for certain animals and stuff like that. Yeah. That's Stitch. Chaos Emoticon. Ah, I see now. I thought it was a shark going ha, but now I can see that it's Stitch with his mouth open. Gotcha. There we go. I saw a video recently about an Australian man that has a volunteer animal rescue on his property, and with him was what I thought was a Taz Looney Tunes, and it turns out to be a wombat. Because Taz is a Tasmanian tiger. Now, Tasmanian tigers are extinct, but not Tasmanian devils. He's a Taz is a Tasmanian devil. Tasmanian tigers are extinct. No, fish. One of them is extinct. One of them is not. Alright, I've got to keep the Max and Mary one up. Tasmanian tigers are the ones that are extinct. Tasmanian devils, which is what Taz is from Looney Tunes, he's not. He's alive. Yes. He's alive. They're not extinct. Yeah. Tasmanian devils are still around. Yeah. Yeah, no, you can, that was the thing. There was a friend once from America who really liked Tasmanian devils, so I was going to do adopt one for them. Like, you don't get to own it, but you can, like, do an adoption thing, so you get the paperwork of one and stuff like that, and so basically the money for your adoption just goes to help the, you know, the livelihood of the Tasmanian devil. Because they're endangered, aren't they? Yeah, they're endangered, yeah. Tiger, not Tasmania. No, it's devil. Tiger extinct. Yeah, devil's in New Jersey or Tasmania. Yes. The devil. That's the New Jersey devil, isn't it? That's a different kind of thing. That's a bigger thing, I think. That's closer to a It almost looks a bit like a Krampus, doesn't it? I think. Doesn't the New Jersey devil? Doesn't it? New Jersey devil. Nope, it does not. It looks like a flippin' hippogriff almost. What am I thinking of? Jersey devil, also known as the Leeds devil, inhabited the forests. New Jersey devil is not a part of lore like Yeti. Not here, it's not. And there is also the NHL ice hockey team with that name. Now we have the Yowie. The Yowie is the Australian sort of Bigfoot. Yes. Now see, this thing looks like it's a flippin' thingy. Like it's the flippin', what's it called? What do they call it? Krampus looking thing. Yowie? No, it's spelled Y-O-W-I-E. Is that the red people maker eating thing? What? The Yowie it's essentially just yeah, the native Australian Aboriginal Bigfoot thing. Oh, it's night time. We should be good.
Huh? Where'd Investigator Locke go?
Uh-oh.
Do you think he chickened out?
He doesn't seem the type. Maybe he just got caught up with something.
It's one of the things that chases Momo. Livy? Oh, it's a doll. Strange doll. He's looking at me. It's a bit spooky. Got a real big key in her.
Faylene. I must find Faylene. Sister.
It's talking! Is it cursed too? Nikki! I'm scared!
Did her sister turn her into a doll?
It shouldn't be. Didn't Dada say everyone who was cursed was dragged into the palace? Hi there. I'm Nikki, and this is my friend Momo. You were talking about Faylene. Is that your name? No, not Faylene. Livy. Must find Faylene. She's in the Dark Palace. Livy has to find her. So, you're Livy. But the palace is sealed. How could Faylene be inside? Faylene is always in the palace. Master said, once the seal is broken, we can enter and find her. Master once said, sleep, sleep, my dear Faylene. I weave sweet dreams in the place where you recline. Sleep, sleep, my dear Faylene. I seal the halls. The door I will entwine. The silent sword. No words to say. Its silence turns to chains that stay. A shadowed grin and a wily cat. Thoughts turn to blings, just like that. White hands play, calm and deep. Friendships transform to melodies, sweet. When power gathers, I will then lift the veil and cleanse the air with distant gale. Such somber words. It sounds like your master was saying goodbye. Faylene must be important to both of you. Seeing Faylene, it is both Livy and the master's wish.
I'm a bit confused. What does this song have to do with breaking the seal?
Entwined doors, a sword, a grin, hands, and gathered power. Sounds like we need to find some kind of power to unlock the gate.
And how are we supposed to find something invisible, like power?
The key seems to be in silent sword, shadowed grin, and white hands. But the poem doesn't go into much detail. It's the tokens. Collect the tokens from the guardians. the seal on the palace will be lifted. But Livy can't do it all on her own. Nikki, will you help?
So the pallets are guardians, because we're outside of the spooky Hessian Sackland, are gonna be the little blue wispy things. Not wispy things, the little blue
That he got held up.
fairies.
As for Livy means no harm. Nikki and Momo are the only ones who didn't run away from Livy. Please help Livy. Livy wants to see Sister. Please. Livy, you're in luck. Momo and I need to investigate the palace too. Since you know how to enter, let's go together.
Should go run around and chase us? Follow us?
Find Faylene. Thank you, Nikki. Momo. Let's start by finding the silent sword guarding the gate. The sword doesn't speak much, but has a small friend. We'll need to find the little friend first.
Liver suitcase, where Liver resides. Fantastic. I just saw a picture, and it's like a gargoyle statue. Oh, for all that is holy, why the flippin' flip did it have to be dolls? Shiverin' and I already played through this to get it over with. My nan had these porcelain dolls I gifted her, and she wanted me to keep them after she moved to a care facility, but I flat out refused. Creepy as flip. They should have ran.
Is the place? There's nothing here.
I mean, there's a giant palace up there. Well,
Friend
castle,
likes
really.
to play hide and seek, but it really loves those little machines that go click, click, and prints little pictures. Click, click, and prints pictures. Livy, are you talking about a camera? Camera? I think that sounds right. After the click, click sound, the sword's friend will appear.
I get it. Livy must mean those spooky stories where you take a photo in a dark, empty room and something shows up. Nikki, try it.
Click, click. Oh, there we go.
It worked. I was right.
It's one of the flippin' what's it called? They just have a bigger sheet over them.
Is it going to eat me?
Momo, so little courage in such a big head. The sword's friend won't eat Momo. Hold on, it's heading that way. Follow it.
It's not heading anyway. You can clearly see that it's wearing a sheet. Ooh. A mini-map's gone. there's two. What a sheety disguise. Wow, you're not going to let me run over there. Okay.
A long time has passed since the last human visited this place.
It's Rogue! It's not going to chop us up, is it?
It's chained up.
What are you trying to do?
Huh. The knight would never be so rude, Shaka Shack.
Shack Shack?
Did you hear that? He has backup, and they're all coming to chop us up. That's not backup. I'm the knight's most reliable sentinel, Shaka Shack.
Shack Shack.
Though trapped in the form of this sword, I am still Her Majesty's loyal knight. I would never harm a guest.
Why are you all chained up, though?
See? Pink-haired girl and yellow fuzzball. Since you managed to keep up with me, I'll let you stay for now, Shaka Shack.
Shack Shack.
Was that the little ghost we met earlier? Why are you hiding if we've already seen you?
A sentinel must stay hidden, Shaka Shack. Stealth is the first rule of scouting, Shaka Shack.
Mr. Sword? Sir Knight, there's something we need your help with. We're actually here because...
Explain the reason for the visit, hoping to know what learned whether about.
As Her Majesty's personal guard, the palace and its tokens are too important to give away so easily, Shaka Shack.
Does then? Sure.
Her Majesty's guard. Livy remembers now. You're Percy.
Chained up for extreme loyalty.
Am I seeing things? That sword just shook.
To see Faylene must enter the palace. Percy, please help us.
Faylene? Who are you? How do you know that name?
My master called me Livy.
Livy. I understand now.
Well, that someone does.
So worn out. I didn't even recognize you. Now that I know it's you. Your Excellency, I will bestow upon you the token.
Thank you for your trust. But why the sudden change?
It's for a promise made centuries ago. I thought fate's path had long withered, but now it bears fruit. Perhaps your arrival will allow her to... Apologies, I digress. Your Excellency, this token is a royal insignia badge. Please take good care of it.
A royal insignia to unlock the seal? Does that mean the ruins were sealed by a member of the royal family?
I'm afraid I can say no more.
What's up with the knights? Why are they all like this?
Anyway, now we've got the first token. Next, for the second one, we need to find the shadowed grin and the cunning cat.
Oh, him. Your Excellency, take this photograph. The holder of the second token and I don't get along. If he gives you any trouble, the photograph might help.
This photo must be precious. The Sentinel sure was holding onto it tightly.
Yes, Shaka Shack. He looks at it often, every day, Shaka Shack.
Well, time for you to go. Be cautious when facing the shadowed grin. He'll try to toy with you. And be aware he only appears at night. Good luck.
Someone's got their chainsaw going, either cutting down a tree or cutting up branches that have fallen down. Alright, so the insignia thing has two birds. So I'm thinking, well, it says sister, so the little doll. So You got the main Philomena, queen lady, whatever her name is, Philomena. She calls her something else, similar name though. So this is her sister, saying master. Well, I mean, she wouldn't live forever, so she made a doll to encompass herself in, so she could live on after her body fails and dies. Maybe. But no, because I'm pretty sure she said the master sealed all the stuff up, so a younger sister wouldn't do that. No, I don't know. I don't know. And we can sort of see there's one person there, but it's not the whole picture, so there could be two. There's meant to be two, I'm thinking. Because she calls her sister. She called her sister. Or something. Hmm. The sun's coming up. Ooh. Gotcha. But with that, because we're already at 2.5 hours, and it is daytime now, we'll do our stuff for our 10 rolls, and then we'll wrap it up. Ooh, honey. Nice. There's a bee, a little bee. Bulkhead. Alright, do we do it? Ooh. Ooh. We get 40. Nice. I took apparently a photo of the full moon. And that's another gift from this one. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Very good, very good. And that's all of that done. Alright, so what have we got? Cool. Alright, so we need 7. Alright, we can do that. Alright. Our 10 rolls. Our 10 rolls for the day. We didn't get any of the 5-star last time. We got one piece of the 4-star. We'll also hit another Deep Echo with this one, but yeah, I feel like we'll probably get a 5-star in this one because we didn't in the last one, and I don't think we did even in the one before that. And we're 2 off doing the being able to do a warm-up one, so we can't do a warm-up, it's just gone straight into it. Alrighty. Here we go. It'd be nice if I got 2 of the 4 stars pieces one, because I like that one. That's the one I actually want. What did I say? Rainbow. So we're getting a 5-star piece. There we go. Alright. Oh, I like them. They're nice. So that's from the other one. Yep. There we go. Just those two things. That. Getting there. Alright, so we did the contacts. Eyebrows. Oops. I think we'll go to lips. Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah. Now, there's no point in doing any of the crown things because I don't have enough bubbles to really level stuff up enough to do better, unfortunately. So, yeah, fish cakes. Yeah, I mean, I can do 2 things on the what's it called, but that's not really worth it. So that's it. That's it for now. That's great. We got a little bit more of the main mission story stuff done, but we got started 2 parts of the event, which is good. The main part and then the other side sort of part thing. So that's good. And we're right there. So next time we come in, we do our daily thingies, and then we can progress more in the spooky event. And then we've got to remember to go back and do the bull grooming event. Yeah, wonderful. Oh, yawning hurts. All right. Oh. I suggest we go and raid Colorfully Woolly. I'll have a quick look. I'll see. Because there's things not spoken about, but there's some people that can't be around. They're sometimes there. So I'll have a very quick look. Oh. Yeah, no. No, unfortunately, I'm not able to. Yeah. Nice Dakimakura. Oh, the fucking what's the called thing? Thank you very much, Russell. I hope that you're going well and wonderful today. It's just it was one of the cheapest ones that we could get when we were getting the actual pillow thing. But yeah. Apologies, but I didn't really understand what you just said. As in, I didn't really hear it. Yeah, no, there's some people that I can't be around, and unfortunately they are there today, so I won't be able to. Or someone else, if you feel up for it. If you'd like to suggest someone else, yep. I could have a quick look. Yeah. But in the meantime, when will I be back and what will I be doing? Well, it just depends on if the weather remains. I mean, it's not going to remain. It's going to get worse. But if the power remains, or not, what will happen? But it's only 8 a.m. It is possible. It is possible. If I get to sleep and everything. Yeah. If I'll be back tonight or perhaps tomorrow. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't have. So, my phone doesn't. The microphone doesn't work properly very well in it, which is why I haven't done streams or anything from it for a very long time. But also I don't do the sunrise morning streams anymore. But I do have the new one. I just have to figure out with my my microphone thing because of the weather and the wind. But to get out there and down on the beach for us to see the swell and the waves and everything with this weather going on. Obviously, I wouldn't go into the water because the water would wash me away with the current weather. But I wouldn't have minded trying to go and do that so we could see what's the weather actually like out there in person. But yeah, problem is I'll get very wet. That's okay. Doesn't happen often. But the person we rated on your last suggestion, Mace the Moose, I was in there lurking with when he was, what was he doing? 2-Point Museum. I think that's it. That's what I was doing when I was looking in there earlier. All right, let me have a look. Actually, what we'll do is I'll raid Teddy, because I did raid Mace last time. It's actually Teddy's partner that is streaming at the moment, and they're doing Final Fantasy. So I will raid Teddy this time, but next time, if you would like, as well as there was that other person from last time, don't forget to let me know when they are actually streaming next when I'm ending Viking. But yeah, I will raid someone different this time just because yeah, oh cool, I didn't know they streamed as well. Yeah, Final Fantasy is so awesome. Yeah. But yeah, so it's Teddy's partner. So we'll go and raid them. I was talking to them the other day. They're a very, very nice person. Yeah. Right. And she understands with the difficulties and stuff that I have. And he does. With when I'm doing the raiding and it not always working right. Everything lagging. Don't say anything. You're mostly not on the same times, I noticed, for my very first suggestion. Well, I mean, especially at the moment, when, because the times I'm normally on at the moment is mostly because, yeah. But usually I sometimes start earlier, sometimes start later. Who knows? There is no actual consistent thing. That's why I don't have a schedule, because I can't. But yeah, anyway. I hope you feel better soon and can eat normally soon as well. Maybe one day. But hi BWB. Yes, thank you everybody for joining me this morning. Very much appreciated. I'll maybe be back tonight. Otherwise, I will try to be back tomorrow. But again, depending on how the rains and the winds and everything go and everything. Thanks for the stream. No worries. Thank you for being here, Cranky. I hope the teaching people their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and everything's been good. Anyway, Yes, I'll be back, and we'll be doing probably more Infinity Nikki. Otherwise, we'll be doing the Hogwarts Legacy if I'm feeling well enough, because I don't know if I'm doing it if I'm feeling unwell. But yeah. Anyway, I think it was and say hi with your mom for me. Bye for now.